Hello, beautiful. Thank you for tuning in to another Candidly LJC. That's me, Larissa JC, and well, there's no one else that can be. Why? Because my mother named me, okay? But guess what? You are uniquely you. I am uniquely me. Together, we're going to be uniquely we and make this world a better place. Because we got to. The world needs us. Uniquely people. Uniquely you people. Okay? Okay, so obviously I'm in my uniquely you moment, okay? Nothing abnormal, nothing normal, okay? So I was getting ready to make a video. Why do they always just put this little bitty mouthpiece here like that's enough? And why does this flip down? Like if I flip this over my nose, I cannot breathe. And what's up with these little bitty eye holes? However, look, every time I go to breathe, this is what happens. Why is that so long? I mean, what am I supposed to do? Just breathe through my mouth the whole time? Like looking like Jason Voorhees? Like, however, I was trying to make a video and I got on camera and was like, I just started like, just like being overly like scrutinizing myself. Like, I just feel like I ain't have no glow. Like my skin was just like looking all like discolored, and I just came off my menstrual cycle. So I got blemishes, and I was just like, I don't like this angle, and I don't like the lighting, and my pigmentation is off. And then I was like, well, let me just go get one of these. Let me get one of these and put this on and try to make something happen in 2.2 seconds, and then I'll be camera ready because yeah, my face, my skin, it was just not giving, and I don't know, I was just feeling really a kind of way about it. So here we are. But on the bright side, this smells really good. Let me see which one this is. This one smells really good. Okay, this one is the Burt's Bees Refreshing Sheet Mask with cucumber. And it has like a really like minty or mentholy type of smell. And I really like this one. So let's see how this one works. It says that I'm only supposed to keep this on for 5 minutes, but I'm gonna try to keep it on a little bit longer. But hello, I am so happy you're here. I done got another vlog in. Praise God. Because let me tell you, it's a challenge. It's a challenge to do these videos like often, like consistently, because you're so used to living your life just as it goes till you forget to like pick up the camera, talk to the camera, come up with a plan. And so yeah, you know, I just wanted to start the vlog. I wanted to start the vlog because I miss y'all. I want to be consistent. I want to have my channel grow. I welcome you to my non-aesthetic lifestyle where I'm not trying to feed you any propaganda or rhetoric. I am just trying to share with you because I really don't see myself on YouTube. Like I love watching YouTube, and I don't see people like women like me, I don't see that. And so I was like, okay, well, maybe I'll put myself out there, and other people will resonate with me. However, it's Saturday and it's about like 5:30. And for the most part, I ain't been doing too much of anything in particular. I did have the opportunity to get out the house today, and it is actually a really beautiful day. I have rolled past the park, and there was so many people at the park, and I was like, what's going on at the park? But it was like a dog event, and I'm not like a pet owner. I'm not really like a pet person. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and sit that one down. I just came back on to the house. I picked me up some cupcakes, and I just came on back to the house. So, however, right now, what I'm doing is starting this vlog. I want to share with you, there's some things that I have going on here recently as far as business-wise that I wanted to share and talk to you about. And I just wanted to come on here and say hello. So if you don't mind, just stick around. Let me get this together. Okay, so I don't know if that's any better, but in my head, it feels better because I was feeling really blotchy and like pigmented, oily, and just like not presentable for the camera. But see, I got some residuals right there from the menstrual, and yeah, I'm just attempting. I didn't do my eyebrows, I didn't fill them or anything, but I'm just attempting to look better on camera. Like, I don't know, does it look better? You didn't see the before, so you don't know about the after. So however, how are you doing? I recently mentioned in a new vlog that I just started a new job. And I took on that new job because I was attempting to create an income source to help me fund my own business. I've stated in many videos that I make waist beads. I make and design waist beads, and I sell them on Etsy, as well as I've taken advantage of a few vendors events. So that's really what began me creating content, is because I wanted to create another like outlet source for promoting my waist bead business. I have been like really distracted, and I found it not as exciting to go ahead and do vendors events. Vendors events are hard work. Just imagine bringing your whole store with you every time you go somewhere to sell. However, I have decided to go ahead and begin vending again, because it just makes sense to break my ass for myself as opposed to somebody else. The world is changing, things are changing, and we are overwhelmed. We are overwhelmed workers. We are overwhelmed, and it makes real good sense to be overwhelmed trying to build my own business as opposed to being overwhelmed trying to build somebody else's success. So that's pretty much where I am right now. Okay, this transition probably gonna be real wild because my phone just died on me, and so it's been about, I don't know, like 20 minutes since I started like that last scene, but my phone died on me. Okay, so what I think I was trying to say in the last scene is that I'm going to start using I am statements. I am working on getting my business back in order. I was working on my business consistently for about a year and a half. And because it wasn't growing at the rate I felt it should be growing at, I got discouraged. And also, I deal with seasonal depression. When it get cold outside, I don't feel like doing I don't feel like doing nothing. And that's real. That come from living in the Midwest. I'm really trying to get up out of here and get my way on over to the Southwest. Okay, from the Midwest to the Southwest is where I'm trying to go. I recognize that I care about the product that I make. I care about what I started a lot more than what I thought I did. And I find much pleasure out of creating something and really feeling passionate about it and selling it to someone who appreciates it. Okay, so what I recognize is that since I had not been at my creation station, which is where I create. My creation station was wreaked of havoc, of messiness and disarrayness, as you can see here. So I was like, okay, if I'm going to get into the right kind of state of mind, I need to clean up my space, because how can I create from a joyous place, from a clarity, from a good state of mind, if my surrounding is cluttered? As I've shared before, I create in my dining room. My dining room is my creation space. It's a blessing to have that space, really, because some people don't have that. Some people have more, some people have less. So first things first is to get my space in order. So that's what I needed to do. Hey y'all, so it is a new day. Yesterday it kind of got late, so I decided to just go ahead and wrap that up. But I wanted to come back at you because we were talking about me cleaning up my space, and I did take care of that. And I wanted to and you know what, it really wasn't that like messy. It was more so dusty, just because I hadn't been in certain spaces. So I want to just go ahead and tidy up and dust and organize so that I can bring creativity back to this space. So that's what I did. So now my area is like all nice and neat and dusted and ready for me to just come up with some new designs and take them to the vendor show. And I have some new beads here as well. Was really struggling with what kind of beads that I wanted to buy because I didn't want to put out a lot of money in investing in beads and product without selling, because I really have not been on my job. It's really frustrating for me myself to think about it, but getting very sidetracked and distracted when this past winter came, because I just don't work well when it's cold outside and sitting in the dining room and it's cold. Even if I have my heater, it's just like I just need the whole atmospheric vibe to be warm, not even just like heat to be on, but I definitely might need my heater. However, I am ready to create. There are some additional like jewelry items, like beaded items, that I want to add and take to the vendors event. But I had bought some new beads and I was like, man, I just wasn't sure, because like in my heart of hearts, like I'll buy all the colors, like I'll buy all the beads, like I need them all. But I also still have a lot of beads. Sometimes I'll be feeling like it's like miscellaneous beads for me to put together in a whole, because I like to make duplicate items of stuff. I had started off just like only making like one particular item, but some of my items are like that. However, I want to share the beads that I got, that I purchased. So normally, like when I want to get like a really good like grade or quality of beads, I'm going to order from certain bead, I don't know what you call them, like bead businesses. Oh, wait a minute, hold up. I cannot get this open. Let me put this down. Hold up. There we go. So I do like to order from, what's it called? Fire Mountain? What's it called, honey? What does that say? Fire Mountain Gems? Fire Mountain Gems and Beads. I feel as though they have really good quality of beads. You know, when they beads stand up. Like you put them in water and stuff, they definitely stand the test of time. Very well dyed beads, and they always giving you a little something extra. So apparently, let's see. Apparently, it's the 50th anniversary. That's a long time. It's crazy because I just only got into beads, and to think that they've been around for 50 years is very interesting. But I was like, what kind of beads do I want to buy? Like, let me get this together. Sorry. And I'm just going to dump this all out because it's just all packaged. It's just all packaged. If I can keep my finger out the way. But I was like, okay, I'm going to go with gold. So I think my whole theme, like the beads that I want to add to what I already have available, I want them, the majority of them, to be gold. So let me take these beads out right here. So I think I bought a total of 80 grams. 80 grams on these beads right here. This color of gold, which I thought was really pretty. Gonna focus. It's a really pretty gold color. I like the kind of like two-toneness of them. How nice is this gold? Ooh, so pretty. Ah, I like that. And I have an idea with these gold beads. I have an idea of the type of strand that I want to make. So yeah, I think I got 40 grams of this too. These are the beads that started my gold rampage, because I've been wanting some like really nice quality gold beads. And these are 24K overlay beads, because they're glass beads, right? And they're 24 karat overlay. So yeah, and I got, how much did I get of this? Let me see. I got, what is this? How much is in here? I thought I had ordered way more. Okay, that's 40 grams. So let's see, let me do my math. So that's 80 grams 90, 120 grams. I got 120 grams of these pretty gold beads here. So I'm really excited to use these because these are good. They're going to stand up in the shower because that's so important to me when it comes to the gold beads, because they will fade easily if you don't pick the right ones. I also got these pretty, it says lilac beads, purple beads. And I'm gonna tell you one thing, purple beads are really hard to come by, especially like your deep, rich purple. Like you can find like a softer purple a lot more easier than what you can find your deeper purples. But because purple is hard to find, in the last set of purple beads that I purchased, they faded, and like I was like kind of disappointed about that. So I decided to just get some more purple beads too. Don't feel like you have to get a lot of product at the beginning. I really felt like I needed to get a lot of product. I purchased a lot of beads in the beginning, and I realized that, you know, there's no need to have this huge stock of beads. Like if you're making beaded jewelry and stuff like that, if you are not selling as many beads as you're purchasing. So that's very important. And, you know, utilize all of your material because really it adds up. I have so much material here to get creative with, and because I enjoy purchasing beads so much, I used to get out of hand with purchasing them, but now I'm happy I got my area clean, and so I can begin to create. I had went to Aldi the other day, and I found some really good finds at Aldi's. I tell you what, when you start vending, you'll want to like, when you're beginning in anything that you begin in, you normally want to go all in. Like if you feel real good and passionate about it, you normally want to go all in to anything that you're excited about beginning. And so with vending, you can like really get carried away with the stuff that you have for yourself at the vendors events, and you learn that over time that you'll gradually start growing things. You'll gradually start acquiring things the more vendors events that you do. And I learned that from like being in a vendors group on Facebook, because that's pretty much what I utilize Facebook for nowadays. Like I only utilize it for the groups that I'm in. Like anything else, like it's to the birds. But I found me some really good stuff at Aldi, and I was like really surprised because my son had just took me down this aisle, and then you know that aisle at Aldi's, they got all the good seasonal stuff in. If you don't get it right away, then it'll be gone. I went down that aisle, and I have found me a chalkboard. So I wanted the chalkboard because I wanted to be able to kind of like highlight what I was selling. Even though I have a really big sign, I wanted to utilize the chalkboard so I can like write what I'm selling down and whatever other information that I needed to get. So I found this chalkboard here. Let me show it to you. Look how big this chalkboard is. I ain't even gonna be able to stand it up all the way. But I found it at a really good deal, and I'm really excited to use it at my vendors event. I also found this, and I've been looking for like a letter board for a long ass time, and it says this is LED. It says this is LED, so it lights up on top of that. So I think this is going to be the perfect addition to my table. And I bought me some command strips, so when I'm not using my letterboard, I'm gonna put that thing up on my wall because I really like that. That's fly. But another thing that I need to do, I tried to grow a green thumb. I really want plants. I want plants. I want to be one with Mother Nature. I love greenery so much. I really like succulents for real, because what, they don't require a lot of water or that much tending. But I tried to be a plant owner, and this is what happened. Child, look at my baby. Look at this. And I went out and I repotted it and everything. This is a plant that my boyfriend bought for me. And I was like, I am going to love it and pet it and talk to it and sing to it every day. And this is what happened. So what I want to do is get some new greenery for this space here, for my space. I want to bring some livelihood into my space. Another just like piece of the puzzle that will like bring some life into this little area, and like give me motivation. And I do want to like, and plants just bring in good air. And yeah, so I am going to find me a plant. I'm gonna repot it and put it right here, back where it's in front of the window here, you see. So that's why I thought it was doing something, because it was in front of the window. I don't know why that plant died. Like, I watered it, I repotted it, I put it in a bigger pot. I put it in front of the window. I don't know what I did wrong, but I'm gonna try. I'm not gonna get the same thing. I'm gonna try something different. So yeah, that's what's next on the agenda. I have been a busy bee. It has been a few days later. Um, all the footage that you just saw was from today, but I have been a busy bee trying to create new products for my upcoming vendors event. I have been eyeballing these beads. How beautiful is this design? I was looking at these dragon spacers, and I thought I have the perfect beads in mind for what I want to create. So I feel like this goes really well together. These are like yellow agate beads and yellow glass beads, but it is so beautiful and bright and still like gives you a fall theme. I like the representation of the dragon because it represents like strength and courage, like ferocious, protector. And yeah, so I thought this was a perfect design. I also have some chip beads here because I just wanted some chip beads, and I want to make like some crystal chip beads bracelets for myself. This one is amethyst and rose quartz, and this one is lapis and a- amazonite. Yeah, I believe that's how you pronounce it, amazonite. So I'm really excited about adding these to the collection, and I'm also going to put it in my Etsy shop, so they will be available for purchase not only at my vendors event but on my in my Etsy shop as well. And I'm working on another creation for a bracelet. So yeah, I just been trying to get things organized. I'm happy that I got my beautiful flowers over there to bring me life and joy in my space, and be creative. And I have, you know, just a great opportunity to go ahead and continue to create in this space that I've been blessed with. So yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. I did buy. I wanted to, as I mentioned before, I wanted to create some beads, some jewelry designs with materials that I already have. I think it's important not to over invest in products that you basically may not sell. So although I want to buy lots and lots and lots and lots of beads, it just is a smarter move to go ahead and try to design with what you have. And look what I came up with. I mean, really, look what I came up with something that I already had. So just trying to be cost efficient and effective and still create with some really beautiful materials. In addition, I did buy some new beads. So because yeah, I just had to. I mean I told y'all about those beads, right? But in addition to these beads, I did buy some other new beads because I have a design in mind for some waist beads. So I just wanted to go ahead and get those. And I really think that's all I'm going to buy. I did pick up some stuff from the Dollar Tree just like while I'm for the event to advertise my prices. Let me show you that. So I got this right here that I plan on putting right here. Let me see if it'll go. Hopefully it'll go. So I plan on putting that right here. And I was like, do I want to get it? Because you see, this don't stay like I needed to. But I think that I'm going to find a solution for that. But I want to display my pricing. And then people can always come up and kind of turn it around, and see what's going on. But I didn't know if maybe I should be using like dry eraser marker with this or what. Because I thought it was chalkboard, but it's not really chalkboard. So I'm wondering would dry eraser marker work with that. But yeah, I'm gonna put that on the side of my stand right there. And I got this as well. And I think that it's going to be good to put my bracelets in, just a couple of bracelets to advertise. And I have some other pricing markers. And so, yeah, I got those two items from the Dollar Tree. And I thought this was a really good buy. I like just the raw looking material of it, not too fancy because, I sell crystals and beads and stuff like that. And so I think this is just a good addition. Also, I found this really cute. Let me see. I found this really cute gold basket, and they had a whole set of gold accessories for your office. You can put them in your room, and I really wanted to buy them all, but it wasn't a necessity. But I have an idea for this particular gold basket. So they were really pretty. They had them in gold, black, and white. They had a lot of different storage units and stuff at the Dollar Tree. So I picked up this one because I have something in mind for it. So I am back at my creation station. It's actually a whole nother day, Saturday to be exact. I showed you yesterday's footage when we were at Roosters. So I kind of just wanted to come on and end this vlog because I want to get it posted, and I feel like I've been kind of dragging it. So it's time. So the last thing that I wanted to share with you are the beads that I spoke about a few minutes ago that I received I picked these up for dressing bracelets and waist beads, really. And at first when I had took them out, I was like, I thought the vendor had not given me all of my package. And so I had to open it up, and yeah, it's all here. It's all here. So let me show you what I have right here in these bags. So I still kind of got my workout from the other day, actually, like exactly as I left it, because I think I was talking to y'all yesterday. But however, I really like these style of beads to put on waist beads. I feel like it really is a good addition if you want to make affirmation beads, because you know you need letters and numbers. And I do want to make some affirmation waist beads and add them on to the ones that I already have to take to the event. And so these beauties right here are numbers, and they actually glow in the dark. I am really excited about using these beads. I have a great idea for it, just something different. I pay attention to numbers. I pay attention to clock. I pay attention to people's license plates. I pay attention to numbers. And normally when I'm looking at the clock, it's either saying 11:11, 22:22. I'll see 4:44. So I think numerology speaks volumes, and numbers are very important within our existence. It is true, it is actual and factual. It is, numbers are not just in reference to count, right? And so if you do your little research on numerology and the sequence of numbers and things like that, you will find great insight into the relevance of numbers in your lifespan and why you see certain numbers all the time. I used to always see my birthday, and which I do, but I used to see it a lot, 627, and it used to make me nervous about seeing my birthday coming up. So because I was like, what is going to go down on 627, because I've seen this so much, so often on the clock when I looked at the clock. And I also got these here, and it's kind of hard for me to open these with one hand, so I'm just going to kind of like show them to you like this. But I decided to get some numbers too for bracelets. This one is 2, and this one is 4. I have a connection with 2, so I bought more of those. But I was pandering back and forth, back and forth, back and forth on if I wanted to buy these beads. These beads, they were kind of like cost effective to buy, but these, you see, you don't get as many of these. So I was going back and forth on if I wanted to buy them. However, I am happy. They are beautiful, spacer beads. So yeah, I'm looking forward to going ahead and design with these. I only got like a week left, so it's grind time. I actually have a couple of other items to share with you, so I really look forward to sharing those with you as well. I'm gonna say non-related to my vendors event. Let me think. I got that. Yeah, these are non-related to my vendors event. Just, you know, something to continue to help me grow. I am just trying to make a detour in the path of my trajectory in life. You know, often we are told that we have to have something together by the age of, like, insert number. By the age of insert number, we're supposed to have A, B, C, D, E all lined up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all lined up with the picket fence and the bank account to match. And I'm just here to show you that change happens throughout your whole entire life. Okay, so it doesn't matter what age you are. Your path can change at any time. And also, it's okay to change your path at any stage in life, so long as you have breath in your lungs, so long as you have the ability to think cognitively on your own. It is okay to make decisions that you're not used to, that bring a little fear into your heart. The ones that bring a little fear into your heart are ones that's best for you anyway, because that means that you're changing, things around you are changing. So I really appreciate you sticking around for this long. I want to ask you to please like this video, to please interact and engage with this video. Consider subscribing, or just hit the subscribe button. I really enjoy making content. I really enjoy putting fresh information out there from a different perspective, which is myself. And I'm really interested in hearing from my audience as well. So if you can please engage with me, it really helps me to get out across the YouTube platform. And I just really want to hear your thoughts on the things that I put out. Positive thoughts. I do appreciate positive feedback. There's nothing wrong with critical, like constructive criticism, but positive feedback is what I'm looking for, because this is a positive platform. Okay, so I look forward to seeing you very soon. Stick around to view the next video, which will be out very soon. I can't really put a date on it. I'm working at a schedule of like when to post, so that YouTube gets my algorithm and maybe is more consistent with showing my content to people. But however, I want you to have a beautiful day. Please, please continue to believe in yourself. Continue to overcome your fears, meet them face on, and charge through them. There is no set standard in life. This is your life. Live it to the fullest. And I appreciate you being here. You have a beautiful day. Okay.